potential game of the week. And then you look at 4A. China Spring essentially locks up the 1 seed in District 5 4A D1. Looks like Connolly won the district title tonight, at least on paper, in 11 4A D2 and 11 3A D1. It's going to come down to Cameron Yo and Franklin in the next 2 weeks. So let's focus on 12 6A and which one of these teams, and I'm going to ask both of you and I'm going to chime in and I'll start, is more equipped for a deeper run in the playoffs should they go Division II? I ask that question because the enrollment numbers are wacky in District 12 6A. There is a situation where Temple drops to Division II. And you see what happened in 2020 with the Katy Tigers. Katy drops to Division II that year, makes a run, wins the state championship, and in Division I can't get past Galena Park North Shore. Move that over to the Temple district. Temple's the 4th largest school in the district and could go Division I if the season ended today. I think, though, Harker Heights might be more equipped for a deeper run in Division II than Temple would be. And again, it comes back to if your stars are your linebackers and your receivers, you just key in on those receivers and force them to throw the ball elsewhere. Yep. And then you just don't run at that linebacker.
I agree with that.
Matt?
Yeah, Matt, what do you think?
I hear you with Heights. You could make a case for Temple as well, though. You say they're the 4th biggest team in that district or school in that district. And the fact that Temple is the only high school in Temple ISD, they're going to have that pooled talent already sitting there. So they're fine. I would make a case for Temple in that case.
Nicole?
I got to go with Heights on this one. I will say one thing, just from watching the game tonight, it seems like Heights has the sort of zeal to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, even from behind. And I think that's going to be key to have those deep runs.
So based on tonight's results, assuming that Temple and Harker Heights do stay consistent in what they do, Temple goes into its bye week next week. It closes the season in week 11. I don't know that Temple has played Copper's Cove yet.
No, they played, no, I don't think so.
Okay, so that I believe is who they will close with. That's just coming from memory. I could be totally wrong on that. But it looks like, based on the way this district
They've not played Copper's Cove.
Okay. So based on the way this district is shaping out right now, guys, Midway and Bryan both have to make the playoffs for Temple to drop to Division II because even though Hutto is mathematically still in the equation here, I don't think the Hippos are realistically going to make the playoffs. They did eliminate Copper's Cove tonight, but do we see a war? Because with Midway losing tonight to Bryan, the Panthers dropped from a tie for 3rd to 5th on the outside looking in. Do we see, I don't know if Matt can't hear me. So Temple's likely going to have to play on a neutral as the one seed.
You cut out, sorry, you cut out.
You're fine. Temple may play on a neutral in the first round, but it looks right now like they'll be playing Waxahachie for the 3rd year in a row, this time in Division I in the playoffs. What do we make of Temple if they have to go the Division I route where teams like Galena Park North Shore live, Lake Travis live, and Duncanville live? Nicole?
I mean, this is where I struggle a little bit because Temple had a hard time with a team like Hutto last week, right? So, and then tonight, they're not getting the points on the board, at least tonight, that I thought they were going to be capable of. When Matt, when we were keeping up with that score, I was shocked by the low-scoring game that we saw tonight. So it makes me a little nervous to go up against those powerhouse teams like that. However, Temple's stacked with talent. Torian York, we know, he's incredible out there. Baylor commit. They have the players on their team to get the job done. I'm just not sure if they're at that point yet where they thought they were going to be so far this season at least.
That's fair, and Scott Stewart said the same thing to Matt tonight. Matt, you?
Yeah, I totally agree. Nicole makes great points with everything, and as you said, Stewart told me that tonight. The way that they struggled against Harker Heights, the way that we kind of sort of saw them struggle against Hutto, D2 is the route for them. They want to be D2, and it doesn't look positive right now for them.
No, because I don't know that Midway gets in at this point. Not with the season finale at Weiss next week. The computers have it as a 30-point game in Weiss's favor. By the way, right now it's looking like Harker Heights will host either Mansfield or Mansfield Lake Ridge in round 1. Let's talk Baylor real quick to end the show. One big key for tomorrow for me, wrap up, tackle Jason Bean, and you're fine, Nicole.
All right, Kansas averages, 40 points a game? The defense has to be lights out. That's the key for Baylor.
Yeah. Matt?
Short-term memory loss. Forget West Virginia. Forget Oklahoma State. You got to focus on this week. Start the season fresh.
Absolutely.
And I ran into Justin Johnson and Dallas Baker in Lorena tonight, and they're both very energetic and very optimistic about tomorrow, so only time will tell.
And homecoming?
Homecoming
That's
day as
fun.
well. Matt Lively, I'll see you at the stadium, my friend. If you see Nicole at UMHB, she likes popcorn.
I love popcorn.
That's
Give
it
it all
for
to me.
week 9 of Friday Night Lights for Nicole Shearer, Matt Lively, producer Ethan Clark, Ryan Fight, Rob Kelso, Michael Graham, Johnny Gonzalez, and all of us working the late shift here at 6 News. I say so long. We'll see you next week under the lights.